Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to Around the Table. I am your host. I am Vision Coach Alicia, and I am so excited to be here with you tonight. It's Friday night, and every Friday night, I come sit around the table and invite you in with me. So get whatever it is you may want to drink, whether it's tea, water, coffee, whatever you want to drink for the next 40 minutes and come sit around the table with me. I am your vision coach, and I help you to create your goals to your visions and help you to avoid, come on, to avoid being stagnated. And so come on with me, sit with me, listen tonight. I am drinking tea, and I'm drinking it in my very special cup. Hey, girlfriend. So whatever you want to drink, grab it and come in and sit with me. Listen, I have a great guest tonight. I'm excited about this guest. I've known her for a while. I've seen things that she's done. I've seen as an entrepreneur her transition and where she's going to where she is now. And so I'm excited. But what I want you to do is I want you to invite someone to come in and join us. Just go ahead, tag someone, invite them, and tell them that we're sitting around the table. And so listen, with no further delay, I am going to bring in my guest. And here she is. Symone. Hi, how are you?
I am great. Thank you for having me. I am doing great tonight. I am. I really am. I'm
Good.
excited. Totally excited.
Good. I'm glad you're excited because I am excited to have you around the table. And listen, were you able to share it out so that your friends can know that you're here? Just simply go to Facebook, look for my name, Alicia George, and hit share, and you should be able to share it out because I want as many people to come in tonight. So as you come in tonight, just share. Let me check
The
one other
thing
thing.
is, I can't even see it. I can't even see. I'm on your page and can't even see the live. I don't know why, but I can't.
You can't see it.
Nope.
You
Not on your page.
Which page? Are you on my regular page or are you on my boss business page?
I'm on your regular page.
Okay, it's here. See, you're right here on my
Look,
phone. What
it's
is going
you right
on?
here. It
Yeah,
won't.
that's
It's not
me.
even showing the. Yep.
Scrolling.
It's not even showing the video. It's not even showing us.
Okay, go to just regular Facebook. Get off my page and just go to
Okay.
regular Facebook and share it from there. Share it from there.
Okay.
So good evening again. Once again, I am Vision Coach Alicia and I am excited to be here. So let's connect. Let's connect. And so tonight we're going to be connecting with the crafter. But before we do, listen, this lady has worked on a project with me before. It's called Our Testimonies a Test. And she is one of the authors in the book. And one of the things that I noticed that she wrote in her book when she put about the author, she described herself as she's a wife and mother who loves to write and enjoys sharing her life experiences with those who have been chosen by God to listen. Then she says this: when she's not writing, she spends time with her family, praying, reading, cooking, and crafting while traveling. So already we know that she is a very versatile person, that she likes to do a whole lot of stuff. One of the things I ain't doing is the cooking. I'm glad you cook because that ain't me. The others I can do along with you. So, Symone, why don't you just You're still trying to find it on Facebook?
I am. I don't see it nowhere.
That's crazy because I'm looking at it
Yeah.
on Facebook and I'm looking at it on YouTube as well.
Yep. I can't even find it.
Yeah,
I don't
usually.
know what's going on.
Okay. Well, we're going to keep moving and hopefully
Okay.
others could find us. Thank you for joining us tonight. Go ahead and share it out and let them know that I am with Craft tonight. Simone Sandy. So listen, tell them who you are.
Well, I am Simone Joyce Sandy, and like Apostle say, I am a mother. I love God. I am a crafter. I do multiple things. I do a lot of things. To
Yes.
be honest with you, a lot. And sometimes I do so many things that is overwhelming to do.
Mhm.
So I'm very versatile. Um, I love crafting.
Okay.
I've been crafting since I was in my teens. I am from Alabama. I'm living in New York right now. And I just love life. I love life. I love God. I love what He's doing in my life right now. And yeah.
Well, let's get into this. Our title tonight is the transition as an entrepreneur. And you just said that there's so many things that you like to do. And sometimes we as entrepreneurs, we could do a bit too much. So we have to settle in on some things because I'm going to talk about I know that you like to cook. I know you like to read. You like to do all of those things. But I know as an entrepreneur, you've tried your hands at several different things. I know
I can.
last year you were very deep into being a doula.
Yep.
Okay. Um, and so with transition as an entrepreneur and keeping a balance, and then finally finding what it is you really want to do. My curiosity is the crafting part that we're going to talk about tonight. Is this a seasonal part of Simone?
It's not, I wouldn't say it's seasonal. This is a forever part of
Okay,
Simone.
because you said you've been doing it since you were a teenager, but it just
Yes.
so happens that we're headed into the holidays right now, and
Right.
there's so much that you can do with it. So let's just back up a minute then. I knew you as a doula. What else have you done as an entrepreneur?
And I have been a mental health coach.
A
I
mental health
have
coach.
been, yes, I have been a child care director of a center. I
Okay.
have I have had a boutique, clothing
Okay.
boutique,
Yes.
candles, have done
Uh-huh.
it.
Yes.
I mean, so many things, like literally a whole lot of things
Yes.
that I have put my hands into. Childbirth educator, birth doula, postpartum doula, placenta encapsulation specialist. Probably if you name, I probably have the title. So
Wow.
I've probably done
So
it.
how
So
have you balanced through all of these things as an entrepreneur?
well, I haven't. I wouldn't say I really balance through
Okay.
it.
Okay.
I would say I would find myself just, I don't know, just for me, it was like I didn't have enough. I wasn't fulfilled.
Okay.
So the more that I wasn't fulfilled, the more things I picked up to try to fulfill what I was trying to, so what I was searching for, you know. So that's basically what it was. It was not even a balance. It was more that, oh, I need to be doing more. I need to be doing more. And in the
Okay.
midst of trying to find my purpose, and I'm trying, you're dabbling in this and dabbling into that, searching for your purpose. So that's
Yes.
how I end up picking up all these things because I'm like, oh, I didn't know what I was supposed to, what I'm doing. So I never felt fulfilled. So this is why I had so many things
Things
to
go
do.
on. So now at this stage, do you know what your purpose is and what it is you really want to do?
Yes,
Yeah,
at
well,
this
can you,
stage.
can you share that with us?
Yes, at this stage, it's crafting.
Okay.
Because even with me crafting, crafting is my outlet.
Okay.
Crafting is here when I'm in my depression mode. It
Okay.
pulls me out. I'm
Okay.
able to not focus on it. Just to see creation, to see what God does through me to create. So this is where I'm at. This is where I'm going to stay because
Yeah.
this is where God wants me to stay. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
this is what comes natural. I don't have to force crafting. It's a natural
Mm,
ability for me. And I
yes.
feel like when you have to force your purpose, that is not, it's not for you. If you have to force it, you know what I'm saying? Your gift should be natural. It's a natural. And now, do you have to create what you call it, craft it and develop it? Yes, you do have to do
Yes.
that. But it still comes natural to me. So yeah, this is where I'm at.
And so you've had a conversation with God. And now he's
Yes.
bringing you to this place where you are feeling that you are doing exactly what it is you're called to do. And I see, and I've been following you these last few weeks, especially, and I'm seeing some great creativity and some things
Thank
that you're
you.
doing. And we're gonna look at some of your craft, and I want you to show us some of your crafting. But one of the
Okay.
things that I got really excited about was earlier today, I was looking at your page and I saw, and you said this one is going to Germany.
Yes.
How did something like that happen?
Well, it goes to this one going to Germany. Germany is where my daughter. Most people don't know that that's where she stations at. She's stationed in Germany,
Okay.
and my daughter, she's one of those people that even though I'm her mom, she's going to promote what I do.
Yes.
She's gonna, Mom, I want you to do this because I'm here, and I know people will gravitate to what you're doing because there's nothing like this over there. So
Okay.
that's how it ended up going to Germany,
Okay.
because she requested that particular gingerbread wreath, and she was like, "Mom, can you send it to Germany?" And I was excited because I was like, "Oh, okay, my wreath will be in Germany, and people will actually see my work."
See,
And yes, I was excited.
it's so exciting. Your crafting is going to Germany. And so we're going to get into a little bit of details as an entrepreneur. As you're
Okay,
preparing, the holidays are coming, and you know that there are going to be people that are going to be ordering these things because I'm telling you, they're beautiful. I told you that
thank
I
you.
think that I want you to prepare a wreath for me to put on my family, my mom and my dad's grave because they're
Yes,
so
ma'am.
beautiful. And
Thank you.
so, how much time does it really take to produce one of these gorgeous pieces that I have seen?
It takes me literally, give or take, if I'm just coming off work, because I leave work
Okay.
and I come home, and when I get off work at 5, and I'm in my craft room from the time I get off work to 2 o'clock in the morning. So it
Oh,
all depends on the details, what I'm putting in it.
okay.
Um, so I say maybe about 16, 8 to 16 hours, depending on what I'm doing, how much detail I want into the,
With one
yeah,
piece?
for one
Oh
piece.
my goodness. Well, let's start with something. What would piece would you like to pick up and show us first and talk about that? Because I want people to get ready to get your holiday pieces from Simone because these her crafting is absolute. Look at this. Look at this. Wouldn't you love to have this on your door outside greeting someone that comes to your house for Christmas?
Yes.
Look at that. That's a peppermint right there in the middle,
This is
right?
the peppermint. Yes, it's the
That's a
peppermint.
peppermint. Look at the
It
detail
gives,
bowls. Yes. Oh my goodness.
yes.
Wow. That
And
is
this what I love about my wreaths, which we call them swags or teardrops,
swag.
wreaths,
Okay.
swags.
Okay.
What I love about them, they're not only on the door, but you can also use them as centerpieces
On your table.
on your table.
That is awesome. Or just hang
Yes,
it somewhere in your home as an
yes,
accessory.
yes.
Wow. I
You can also
love
use them. And this is,
it.
I adore this one because I'm a red person. I love red. So
Okay. Okay. And so,
Yeah.
Simone, if somebody wanted to get that piece from you, what do they do? How do they
And
order that?
I have an Etsy shop. So you can find me on Etsy.
Uh-huh.
Up on the Simone's Joy
Uh-huh.
Luxury
Okay.
Decor.com or
Okay.
Etsy.com. So that's where all
Excellent.
my reads actually live on Etsy.
Okay. Okay. So that piece right back there that says joy to the world. Can we look at that?
Yes, ma'am.
And that is awesome because that's a play off of your name.
Yes.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Thank
Wow.
you.
Wow. So if I
Yes.
want to get that piece, I could go to your Etsy store and I
Yeah.
can buy,
You could.
buy that. That is
Yes.
absolutely just gorgeous. Listen, y'all, Christmas is coming, Thanksgiving is around the corner. Black Friday is here. Start getting ready for the holidays. Go to her
Yes.
Etsy shop, Simone Joy's Luxury Decor, okay, and more. I am so excited for her because I've been following this page. Listen, Simone actually crafted my vision candle for me, and that's how I knew that she was really so crafty. So she can do some specialty things for you if you would like. So please make sure that you go to Simone Joy's Luxury Decor and more. Drop her a note. Those of you that are watching, leave a comment. Comment. How is this going tonight? Listen. So Simone, let me ask you this. Finding what you love and doing what you love creates satisfaction. So, how satisfied are you right now in your life because of what you're doing? I
I
see the
am over.
on your face.
Yes. It's like I'm so excited. I can't even describe it because I'm where I'm supposed to be finally. Like
Okay.
it's a feeling that you can't really explain when you know what you know and you're doing what God has called you to do. Finally, you know,
Yeah.
finally,
And what I'm thinking is it's a gift. It's a
it is.
gift that God has given you. God has given each and every one of us gifts and talents. And
Yes,
if we don't use those gifts and talents in the correct way, they lay dormant. But when you touch what God has given you and what you tap into what He's
I
given you to do, you will actually see the results. I am finally understanding truly why I am a vision coach. Truly
wow.
understanding why God has gave me that title about 4 years ago when I didn't know what a vision coach. What is that? And it's bringing me such joy and such happiness because now with that I'm seeing that it's taken me to a place where I could see the vision of healing for women
Yes,
through my book. So I'm so excited about that. So let's talk a little bit about where do you gather materials and stuff, ideas in your head to do these wreaths and swags. You said they're called swags.
swags. Yes,
Yes.
my material comes from everywhere. Literally, it does. I from Hobby Lobby and Michaels, everywhere I can kind of pick it up, you know. But amazing things about the amazing thing about my vision is not my vision, it's God's vision. And
Mm,
sometimes God gives me when He really gives me a vision. I'm not going to say sometimes. Maybe when He gives me that ability to create, it's in the weirdest times. It can be early in the morning. It can be while I'm sleeping. Sometimes I'm sleeping, my husband next to me, and I get up, and he was like, "Where you going?" I said, "I'm going to the craft room." He's like, "Why are you going to the craft room? You gotta go to work tomorrow." No, God gave me a vision. He done gave me a vision, and it's like if I don't do it, it's still
yes.
there until I'm finished. Once I finish it, so sometimes when
Mm,
I work, I'm working 8 hours. I'm nonstop. I don't eat. I
yes.
don't whatever I have to do. I can't do that until I
Yes.
finish what God has given me. So
Wow.
a lot of my creativity comes from God.
Amen.
literally.
Amen.
So that's how I'm able to create these things.
Yes. Do
And
you
that's
have?
one reason why. Go ahead, I'm
Go ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead. No, no, no. Go ahead.
I was going to say what is so unique about my business and what I do is that when I craft, when I make, I don't make the same thing. That what makes it special. I don't
Yes.
make the same things for
You don't
everyone. So if
duplicate.
I get exactly, I don't duplicate at all. If you say, "Hey, Simone, can you say if you wanted this one right here?" That one won't be made anymore. It won't.
Mm.
You'll have the original. It'll be yours. So I don't
Yes.
duplicate my
Yes.
my reads.
But
So
you would do, but if I said to you, I like that red one that you had last week, and you said I sold it, you could craft me something similar, but it won't be the same
it'd
thing.
be
Awesome.
exactly.
Awesome. Listen, listen, listen. You are listening to Around the Corner, and I am your host, Vision Coach Alicia. Tonight, my guest is Symone Joy of Symone Joy Luxury Decor. And we're talking about crafting tonight. The holiday season is right here, and we're getting ready to show. She's shown some pieces. Listen, this is a place for authors, for coaches, for speakers, for women entrepreneurs and small business owners. So if you're one of those and you'd like to come on our show, just inbox me and let's set it up. Let's get you on the show. Again, come on. I'm here every Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with a special guest, and you can be one of those guests. Listen, Symone, let's talk a little bit about what type of price ranges do you start at, and what would you call your most luxurious price points?
My price ranges start anywhere from 125 to 400.
Okay, not bad.
To 400. Because even though I'm
125.
luxury, I try to make it where someone can get something.
Great.
So
Awesome.
yes,
Awesome.
yes.
Awesome. So the piece that is behind you, that's the gingerbread.
This one here,
Yes.
this no,
Yes.
that's my Christmas tree.
That's a Christmas tree.
Yes, ma'am. That's my Christmas tree.
Oh my goodness. So you crafted a
Yes,
Christmas tree.
I did all this. Yes,
That is super fantastic. Wow.
yes,
Wow.
yes. I did
So,
this. It took me roughly 5 hours to
uh-huh.
craft to do all this, to put all this together, and I made these. I bought that. I made these. All that.
Yeah. So you would go to somebody's house and craft their Christmas tree?
Yes.
Oh my God. That is just so unique and so awesome. I'm
Yes.
loving this. Listen, I'm not a crafty person. You have you have to really even work with me to get me to decorate my home for Christmas.
I
I'm
get
not,
it.
but I love it. I love the
Thank
ambience of
you.
Christmas. I love what people do for Christmas. That's just not who I am to go and dress things up for Christmas. And
Right.
I would be one of those persons who would say, Simone, I need you to come to my house and do my house
Yes.
for Christmas because I'm not going to do it. But listen, the thing that I am really excited about is as I said, this is transformation of transition of an entrepreneur to teach us that we don't have to be stuck in doing one thing, but allow the thing that you're doing to be the thing that you're supposed to be doing at that time and at that season. I know, listen, I'm in a network, and the leader of our network, I laugh every time she says it because she said before she settled in on what she's doing now, she had over 100 businesses. I'd be like, okay, because being an entrepreneur, sometimes you just have to go through things and do things until you find who and what it is you really want to do that makes you an
Yes.
entrepreneur. And so I started as a coach, a business coach. And as I kept going, I realized it was not the fulfillment that I needed. So I said, what is it that really? And then God said, you are a vision coach for people in business. And it's completely different than being a vision coach. So now I'm at my sweet spot and I understand. So I could understand as I saw, I've seen you deliver babies as a doula. I've seen you sit up with women, and not that it's out of your blood or out of your system. It's a different part of your life as an entrepreneur.
Exactly.
As you
Hmm.
transition, tell me a little bit about transitioning from that to this and what it really took to get here.
It took a lot. It actually took me talking to God, soul searching, thinking
Mm,
about all the things that I was doing, um, being fulfilled. Like I said, being fulfilled. I had to do a lot of soul searching and talking to God. I really had to. And I really had to make this pact with God and say, okay, God, listen, I know you done showed me this. I'm not gonna bounce around no more. You know, this is, this is what you want me to
okay,
do. This
hold it
is
right there. You said that you're not going to bounce around anymore. Because when you were doing all of those things, trying to find yourself as an entrepreneur, you weren't fulfilled. So you felt that you were bouncing from things to thing, trying to find the real thing. Am I
yes,
correct?
you're
Wow.
correct.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
You're so correct. And not only that, I was bouncing from place to place, doing different things, and I was really finding myself being depressed
Mm,
because I'm like, what is I can't find my purpose. What is I'm supposed to do? I know I can do this. I know I can do that. But what is fulfilling for me? And I used to find myself really, really down, because I didn't know. I wasn't fulfilled. I just wasn't fulfilled of what I was doing. Yes, I love being a doula. You know,
yeah.
I love doing all the other things, but it wasn't fulfilling my purpose, what God had called me to do.
Yeah.
And for many years, I have picked up craft. I picked up craft and I put it down. I pick it up, I put it down. That's how I was. I'd go when I'm in my zone or I'm going through my moments or whatever. I go and pick it up and do what I need to do. And once I get done with it, okay, then it is what it is. I like it. It's pretty, and I put it down. And that's just how my life has been, bouncing
Mm,
from things to things and different entrepreneur things and just trying to find Symone in the midst of it.
yeah.
So with this, it's like God was like, okay, I'm going to show you what you're supposed to do. I'm going to show you what you need to do. Because one thing I didn't know, I literally didn't know that craftsmanship was a gift. I didn't
Mm,
know that.
mm.
Because we think of gifts, we think of the gift that everybody talks
Spirit.
about, the
Yeah.
spirit of the gift,
Spiritually.
the sermons,
Yes.
and we don't
Yes.
talk
Yes.
about
Yes.
skills,
Yeah. There you go.
so I
That's
didn't
good.
even know that it was a gift until
Yeah.
God took me to the Bible and showed me scriptures
Yes.
of the gift. And I was like, Google, I'm like, okay, why am I Googling this? And I know it's God speaking to me because he already know your question before you even asked it. So I'm sitting there
Yes.
Googling, not knowing that he's showing me that this is a gift. This is a
Man,
skill gift,
that's awesome.
of craftsmanship. And I'm like, oh wow, no what? I'm crafty. And then I thought about it, I was like, Jesus, he was a carpenter.
There you go. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Skills.
All that coming just come to the forefront. And I'm like, he was a carpenter. What is wrong with you, Simone? He's a carpenter.
Yes.
So
Skill.
I had
Skill.
that
Yeah.
aha moment. It's like, yeah,
That's awesome. That's awesome. One of our the comments were just saying that your things are absolutely beautiful. Thank
thank
you for the
you.
comment, Maureen. If you would go ahead and share out on Facebook for us, we
Thank
would
you.
absolutely love it. And what you're doing, I love it. Is actually really luxury.
Yes,
And
thank you.
I put up a post on Facebook earlier today that said, Luxury is the absence of worry.
Wow.
When you're doing things that are luxurious, it's the absence of worry because you're doing things on such a higher scale. It's not just an
Wow.
ordinary thing. And so you are your gift will make room for you, and it's making room in people's houses because listen, can you imagine by Christmas you would be able to say, well, I sent this piece and I know it's in someone's home. These are
Yes.
absolute great gifts. Listen, you are watching Around the Table. This is where we come every Friday to sit with a guest. And on Around the Table, we have a variety of guests. They are authors, they are coaches, they are entrepreneurs, small business owners, and women entrepreneurs as well, because we want to show a well rounded view of what it is to really be an entrepreneur or to be a woman in business. And so this evening we're speaking to Symone Joy of Symone Joy's Luxury Decor and more. And she's talking about her pieces. Is there other piece that you want to show us?
This is one of my Thanksgiving pieces. Wait, because you like the gingerbread. Let me show you the gingerbread, one that I made. Up
Okay,
close, up front. One second.
okay, okay. Listen, I am just so excited. You can order. She has an Etsy store, so you can go on there and order. That's the piece, the gingerbread. Oh my gosh. Look at luxury. Look at gorgeousness. Look at the gifting of God and the talent. Somebody, you need to get this and have it in your home. So go ahead. Or is this the one that's going to Germany?
This is one going to Germany. It's
This
going to
is
Germany.
Germany. You can't have this one, but you can have one similar to it because she does
Right.
not duplicate. She does not duplicate. That is absolutely a gorgeous piece, Simone.
Thank
Gorgeous.
you. Thank you. Thank
I,
you.
I just am going to prophesy that this is not going to stay here where it is, but that God is going to give you a vision for a catalog where you will set up a catalog with similar pieces where you would not only depend on social media, but also there would be door to door where people will actually order your pieces from catalogs. I believe
Amen.
not really a catalog that I'm seeing. I'm seeing. Oh, thank you, Holy Ghost. I'm seeing more like a flyer that has on a scanner code on it or something,
Oh, thank
and
you,
it's
Jesus.
dropped off at a door or something, and they scanned it. I had a conversation similar to this earlier today because I believe that God is going to move on the things that He's given us in 2025 in a much different way. And
Yes.
we've been doing them. We've been dependent on a social media platform, but I believe God is going to start to show us how to do in person things.
Yes.
People can actually touch, where people can actually see the beauty of what you're doing. So I believe it's bigger than this. I believe it's bigger
Mm.
than this. I believe that there is that
Ooh.
piece that God is going to bring into your life, Simone.
And I
Amen.
and I know that you on. I know you on point because I haven't even said it yet, and you haven't even asked me yet. I was going to say my goal is to teach what I'm doing.
Doing
Yes, that
that
is to
crossed
host my own
my
classes and workshops and yes,
yes, yes. That
yes,
thought
yes,
crossed my mind earlier. So I am so glad that you tapped into that because I can absolutely see you teaching this. You know, my sister is very gifted like you are, but she is not the social person. So she makes stuff for the school and stuff like that. And I've tried to get her, but she
right.
won't. But you have the personality that would do something like that. So let's get back to this place of transition as an entrepreneur. So you just said that the next thing that you want to think about and you may want to do is to teach. If you teach, you are duplicating yourself and leaving
Mm.
legacy because someone can say, my teacher was Simone. And a lot of times, as entrepreneurs, we do things and we don't leave a legacy with what we are doing. And so I'm really excited to hear you say that. So when you set up your first class, your first workshop, I want to know about it. I want to know about it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
let's go to this piece, back to this piece of transitioning as an entrepreneur, because people do not realize sometimes how difficult it is for an entrepreneur that is just starting out to even get into the place of making a profit in their business.
Right.
So you have to love what it is you're doing. So have you ever felt like quitting as an entrepreneur?
Ooh. Yes. Many times. I have quit many times. Literally. And threw in the towel.
Yeah.
To be transparent, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this no more. That's all right. No, take too long, too much. I'm not seeing no income. I'm not doing anything. No, I'm done. That's how I was. But something is different now. Something is so different now. It's more
Purpose.
of, yes, it's purpose, and I love what I do.
And you love it. Yes.
I
Yes.
love what I do. I can craft without even getting paid because it's something that I love to do.
See, and that's one of the things. When you can do something and that consider that you have to be paid for doing it, that means that you've hit your sweet spot and you know you're doing what it is you're actually called to do. So, Simone, listen, before we leave, I just want to say congratulations. I
Thank
just
you.
want to believe that people are going to tap into your business over the holidays. You are going to set um, this thing on fire because God has now positioned you to win. He's now positioned
Amen.
you to win because you're now tapped into who it is and what it is you want to do. And on this talk show, we never want to leave God out of whatever it is we do. And
Amen.
so this one thing, um, you are a health coach, a master coach. You are a doula certification. Oh my God, I can't pronounce some of these words you have in here. Midwife and
Yeah.
postpartum. How do you see yourself after all these experiences that you have had and have tapped into? How do you see yourself taking what you have now in crafting and being able to just stay in this place with this and not go back to any of these things? Do you see yourself there?
I do. Because
Okay.
even with all the different things I have done, a piece of that will always be with me.
Okay.
It'll always be with me. And everything that I did led me up to this moment.
Okay.
So
Now
where I'm at.
as a vision coach, I'm asking you that because I'm sitting here and I'm seeing stuff. You were a doula. You can craft pieces for babies like that.
Yeah.
Babies, occasions are coming up. There's February when you have sweetheart, so there's always going to be an occasion for you to
Yes.
use this craft and experience and turn it into whatever that season may be for someone,
Yes.
even falling back on some of what you've done before. I'm just
Right.
super excited for you. I appreciate you coming on and around the table and
You're
sitting
so
and talking
welcome.
with me tonight. And I just
You're
pray
welcome.
God's blessing on you. And what is the name of your ST store again?
It is Simone's Joy Luxury Decor. That's
Okay,
the
on
name of it.
Etsy. And that's
On
how people
Etsy.
go on and purchase your pieces.
Yes.
Amen. Well,
Yes.
Sonoman, what would you like to say to people out there as we end this broadcast?
I would like to say just trust God. You may not know where you're going, but God does. And you have to trust the process. Really trust the process and tap into those gifts that God has given you. Because
Right.
like Apostle said, your gift will make room for you.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes. Well, thank you so much for being my guest tonight on Around the Table. I appreciate you so very much and those awesome pieces that you have. And we just
Thank
believe
you.
that you are going to be bigger and better now that you've tapped in to the call on your life and the purpose and the plan through crafting. Thank you again, Simone. Good night.
You're
And
welcome. Good
we'll talk.
night.
God bless.
God bless.